Yo, this is the J Blue Show, DJ Blue Radio on Spreaker.com, Spreaker Podcast Player, and this is powered by Immortal Master Floppy. And I have a special guest with me, Mr. Smooth of the We Finna Get Litty duo out of San Jose, California, United States. How you doing today, sir?
Doing very well, very well. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's a pleasure to have you on this episode. Thanks again.
No worries, no worries. Glad to be on.
So, Mr. Smooth, tell us who you are and what you do.
All right. Well, who I am is I am half of a hip-hop 420 duo called We Finna Get Litty duo. I go by Mr. Smooth. My partner's name is Young T. We've been together for approximately about 2.5 years now. We're both from San Jose, California. I actually just moved to Las Vegas. So we're still doing our thing. We're just in different cities now, but we're still doing our thing. And, yeah, that's who we are, and that's what we do.
And why do you do what you do?
Well, we do what we do because we just feel like, hey, we just want to express ourselves and put out there what we like. I'm a 420 stoner, so I like to, rap about weed. That's my thing. I'm from California, where, weed has been a thing for a very long time. And just trying to express, get the weed thing out there because, in my opinion, it should be legalized everywhere by now. It's not.
Nice.
And also, another thing that we're trying to do is trying to prove that age is not a limit in this game, that you feel that your thing at any age that you feel like doing.
Wow, okay. Do you own a record label?
I do not own a record label. We are independent, unsigned artists at the moment. But we are, open to being signed. If anybody's out there listening and digs that stuff, hit us up.
Okay. So, you said you're from San Jose, California, and tell us a little bit about what does an artist have what role does an artist have in society?
Well, artist has a couple roles, or he could have a couple roles. First, the main role in society, obviously, as an artist, is to entertain, to provide entertainment to the people that like their music. That's first and foremost. Now, depending on where you want to go as an artist, you can try to, sort of use your platforms to, enlighten people as well on different subject matters. But that's each individual artist desire if they choose to go in that direction. But the main, like I said, the main goal, first goal, is just to provide entertainment, create good music that people want to hear.
Mr. Smooth, name 3 artists that you like to be compared to and why.
Ooh, that like to be compared to, okay? I would say myself personally, or us as a group. That's a different question.
Just yourself. Is there any?
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, just myself. Okay. Well, first, as you know, I'm not just a hip hop artist. I also do vocals. I'm a multi-genre artist. I've done blues. I've done pop. I've done hip hop. I've done R&B. So, one of my inspirations, or who I really, as far as like growing up wise, I would say would be Casey from Jodeci. He's a big influence on me, and I just, that's kind of where I was at as far as like R&B singing back in the day. So I kind of contributed a lot of my R&B style to Casey. As far as hip hop, I'd say I like to be compared to someone like a Heavy D. That would be probably my perfect mix or match. Again, I'm more of a R&B, hip hop. I'm not really the kind of rapper, if you want to call it that, or the gangster rapper, if you want to call it that. Although my crime, Young T is definitely a gangster rapper. That's kind of what makes us a little different because we have two opposing styles that are coming together. But I compare myself into Heavy D mainly because Heavy D was very, he's hip hop for sure, but he's definitely mainstream. And everything I try to do, I try to make mainstream. So, for instance, all my lyrics are clean. I never cuss in any of my lyrics. It just comes naturally that way. I cuss like a sailor, talking to you as a normal person, but when it comes to writing lyrics, I've always been radio friendly minded. which Heavy D was as well. And Heavy D also had a very strong reggae influence to him, which I actually am going to be starting up a cover reggae band myself here pretty soon, which was a lifelong project dream of mine. And Heavy D actually has a whole reggae album. And the second, third artist, who's got like compared to Sport, even though he's a gangster kind of artist, I wasn't getting to the reggae vibe thing, is Snoop. As you know, me and my partner's music is all G-Funk beats, so very similar to the Snoop Dogg style. But again, I like the fact that Snoop has an extra, as a side kind of a passion, and did his own reggae album as well. So those are the three artists I think I would compare myself most to.
Thank you for sharing, Mr. Smooth. Where can we find your music, Mr. Smooth? Where can we find your social media and digital?
You can find us at WeFinagitLitty. We Finna Litty everywhere on the internet. YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook, you name it, that's where we're at. Always under We Finna Get Litty.
We Finna Get Litty, everybody. That's WE space FINNA space GET
all one word.
space LITTY. I just want to make sure I get it right. We Finna Get Litty, all right? We Finna Get Litty by
right.
Mr. Smooth and Young T, everybody. Thank you for sharing. So that leads to the next question.
Okay.
Describe a real life situation that's inspired you.
A real life situation that's inspired me. Ooh.
As far as in the
Inspired me,
in the music.
In the music industry. A real life situation that inspired me. That's kind of a hard question, man. As far as like someone else's, or just by some personal inspiration, or
it could be any personal inspiration, for you that inspired you in a real life situation. Some people share that. I ask artists this all the time. They always come up with the answer, and some of them they might say that they've been through a lot of real life situations that inspired them. Some people say that people don't give up, and they seen somebody else's experience where it was really hard for them to.
Okay, I got you. With the question. Okay, real life situation that not only inspired me but also validated what me and Young T were doing at the age that we were doing it. Is a duo out of England, I believe they are, called Pete and Baz.
Okay.
These cats are, I want to say, probably in the late 60s, and they're pretty hot. I mean, they're doing their thing, man. They got hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, and they're a couple older white cats, and but they love hip hop, and they're doing hip hop, and they're doing it their own way, and they're being successful with it. That's a really big inspiration.
What's the name of that band? One more time.
Pete and Baz.
Okay, I got you.
Let me know. You all right?
Yeah. So how has your practice changed over time since the pandemic?
So you mean as far as practicing?
Yes, sir.
Well, now I'm actually basically practicing by myself. Like I said, I moved out to Vegas. So me and my partner now are in opposite cities. So we're basically having to create via the web, kind of bounce off the ideas, have video conferences, that kind of thing. So that's kind of where it's come down to. Obviously when I was back in San Jose, we'd have normal, writing sessions, practice sessions on a regular, weekly basis kind of thing in person, but we're just kind of doing everything online now. Same shit, just doing it online.
So your guy, Young T, he's in San Jose, California, United States. You're in Las Vegas, Nevada, United States. And
correct.
Now, what work do you most enjoy doing?
As far as what comes to music?
Yes, sir.
favorite band is the Hook. I'm the Hook band.
Okay, that's what's
I'm
up.
the Hook band. That's my thing, man. If I had it my way, I would do nothing but write hooks and let other people flow. To be honest.
Mr. Smooth, what's one of your most embarrassing moments throughout your music career?
Most embarrassing moments. Well, I think we've all probably had this at some point in stage if you're an artist. When you're up on stage and the crowd's there, and for whatever reason you just can't think of a lyric, it just stop popping up in your head, and you got that quick second of silence when you're just trying to what's the right lyric and try to improvise. I'd say that's probably the most embarrassing situation. Is just not being 100% fully prepared because I'm a very detailed person. And it's only happened to me maybe once or twice in my career, but definitely was not a cool thing to go through.
Yeah. Okay. What's one of your most memorable responses you've had about your work or about your music?
Most memorable responses. Most memorable responses. Well, it's very simple. I mean, it's happened. I can't pick out an exact one or tell you who it was or what it was exactly, but anytime that you get a random message, say on Facebook or Instagram or something from a stranger that don't know you at all but heard your music, want to hit you up and tell you that your shit was good and hot, that's the best feeling there is. Good.
Yeah, that's love.
You reach someone you didn't even know, and they felt your stuff was good enough that they wanted to take their time to reach out to you.
I got you. Mr. Smooth, what do you dislike about your music and your work, and what do you dislike about the music industry?
Dislike about my music?
Yeah.
Really nothing. I wouldn't release something if I didn't like it. As far as the music industry is just too cutthroat nowadays, man. It's just they play the same top 20 songs on the radio over and over again. It's really hard to get on mainstream radio if you're an unsigned artist. And to be honest with you, I really just think that artists need to join together and unite more instead of trying to be so cutthroat against each other, because there's not very many avenues out there right now for local artists. There's not very many venues to do shows at, things like that. And the only way that we can correct that scenario is by uniting together and putting on our own stuff. So
Okay.
That's kind of what I don't like about the music industry right now.
Okay, so then that leads to the next question. What makes you angry about the music industry, Mr. Smooth?
Again, same thing. It's just, if you want angry is that what I'm angry about, as far as the music industry, is straight like this. I'm angry that everybody's out there to try to get a hustle on instead of helping out each other. Everyone's trying to make a dollar when there's no dollars being even made at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm angry at the fact that that there's so many talented. I mean, I don't even put myself back. I don't even claim to be a talented artist, man. I do this for the love of it. And there's people that like myself, and I appreciate that. But there's some talented artists out there that are underground and just don't get the love and don't get on the radio. That's what they do. And there's a lot of trash on the radio. I mean, most of the shit on the radio things right now is trash. I say. And that's what angers me. I get angry that the people that got skills aren't being heard.
Yeah, I got you. Mr. Smooth, what do you love about your music and why?
What do I love about my music? I love that my music is 420 related, because that's what I am. And I love the fact that I get to create for as long as I can. We don't know how much longer we're going to be able to keep doing this, but for the time that we've had so far, it's been a great pleasure to create music with someone I've known for my whole life. That's been a close home.
Okay. Mr. Smooth, we want to know, the fans want to know, have you worked with any artists? Like any other musicians?
As far as like features and things?
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, we can talk about features. We got features coming up. We got a super hot intro, it's super hot track that we're going to be releasing on SoundCloud. It's not too long from now, but the Born Divine, Killer B of the Wu-Tang Clan. We just got that one done. He just knocked it out and killed the verse. Born Divine did, and we're looking forward to releasing that for y'all to get a hear of that. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and offer that one as a special release for everybody on SoundCloud. We're not even going to throw it up for May. We're just going to throw it on SoundCloud for everyone to enjoy. Then we got stuff we've been working on trying to get out. We're just having a little difficulties getting it all engineered right. We'll work on that. It's called Roll Call. Roll Call is one I'm really proud of. Really want to get out there because it was a concept I had to unite the major markets of the hip-hop world. So I have myself on the hook and Young T representing the West Coast. We got a cat named Hyper Hound, very popular out down there in the South area, Midwest South area. In his end, and then we got our homie Sheffy, who's from New York, giving us a little East Coast flavor on the track. And it's appropriate time for that track to come out with, I was hitting that full out right now. It's time for us to unite together. Like I said, it's time for us to unite, stop trying to compete with each other. So I'm really stoked to get that one out. And then I got our next EP we're dropping here pretty soon. We're going to get Liddy 2. We're featuring an artist out of Raleigh, North Carolina named Fashion. He's on one of our tracks. And then we're releasing a third EP on New Year's Eve, which we kind of did a conjuncture EP with our homie Jay Trips from Dog Pound, the Next Generation.
Nice.
And that's all we got going right now so far.
Cool. That's cool, man. Yeah.
Oh, no, I do. I almost forgot one of the main ones. We finally got to link up with our homie Crosstown PZ, also out of Raleigh, North Carolina, Hazardous Records. And we're doing a single with him that I'm really feeling. I'm feeling it.
Okay.
He's got that cruise vibe, so can't wait to release that one too.
For sure. Yo, everybody, this episode is streaming on DJ Blue Radio, the J Blue Show on Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player. And this episode will be available on demand on Immortal Master Floppy channel. And this episode is episode 9, Mr. Smooth. And make sure that y'all follow anything that has to do with Mr. Smooth and Young T. We finna get Liddy on social media and digital streaming platforms. That's We Finna Get Liddy, RE space FINNA space GET space LITTY. We Finna Get Liddy by Mr. Smooth and Young T. Anything Mr. Smooth and Young T, y'all gotta check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Mr. Smooth, what's your superpowers if you have any? What kind of superpowers would you say you have in society right now?
Superpowers. Power of positivity.
Power of positivity.
My slogan is positive vibes only. That's what I live by. That's my motto.
For sure. I like that. Mr. Smooth, we want to know what food, what drink, and what song inspires you the most?
What food, what drink, and what song?
Yes, sir.
Okay, food, chocolate ice cream. Drink that good old Southern iced tea, sweet tea.
Okay.
And as far as song, oh man, I don't know. This one's I'm gonna throw you off with this one, okay? It don't even have no vocals in it or nothing. But actually, I'll give you two that inspired me growing up when I used to play sports. I used to throw these things on to get me pumped up. First one was theme song, the Top Gun Highway, Danger Zone. Actually, that one has lyrics. The one that I used to go to the most was the Axel Foley theme song from Beverly Hills Cop. There you go. So those are two of my positive energy go-to song.
For sure. That's what's up. That's what's up. Mr. Smooth, what kind of research do you do for your music career?
Research. I mean, I research a lot of stuff, where and how and what to do if you're playing, how to market, that kind of stuff. But really boils down to it, man. At the end of the day, you need a lot of research, you try a lot of stuff, but you really need a little guidance from people that know what they're doing. And so I can't say I'm happy to say that I got some real coming. I got my little brother starting up a website that's going to be generating about 100,000 views a day. We have our social media on that, our link on that, so that's cool. And then my nephew, who's he owns a radio station, owns an independent hip hop label, all that. I've been a DJ for like 20 years. He's now giving me a little guidance of where to put our money as far as marketing. That's going to make a big difference, I think.
Nice. Okay. So have you and Young T ever been on any radio stations?
Yes, we last year won the home trip contest and got spot on KMEL 106 in the Bay Area. Trying to currently get us in on radio over here in Las Vegas. But as of today, that is our biggest accomplishment, is being spot on KMEL.
Nice. That's what's up. Mr. Smooth, what jobs have you done other than being an artist?
Oh, shit. As far as the music industry, pretty much everything you think of. I've been a booking agent. I've been a manager for multiple genres, the band. I was an A&R for my nephew's record label in North Carolina. Pretty much wore every hat you can think of. I've been the sales guy, the marketer, the manager, the booker, I do it all. So.
You did it all.
Pretty much.
That's what's up. Sorry about that, man. My sound went on mute for a sec there, but we got you. We got, you done much more than being an artist. You said A&R, you said a booking agent,
booking manager, marketing consultant. So yeah.
Yeah,
everything except for engineer. That's just not my thing. I get lost as far.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of calls. All these people are trying to call me, and that's why the looks like it's a lot of little group chats here. Okay, I got about a few to several more questions, Mr. Smooth. But how's things going for you so far?
As far as music wise,
I mean, just in general.
Well, in general, man, like I said, I just moved to Vegas like a month ago. Just kind of getting used to my new surroundings. I've been recording with Jay Trips at his home studio. I've been getting into the studio. That's been good. Yeah, everything's going really great. Actually, I've had a really rough year so far, and it's starting to turn around and be positive, so that's a good thing.
Nice. Can I ask you, what's the best advice what's the best piece of advice you've been given?
Best piece of advice. Okay, this is the best piece of advice I was given. This one was given to me by my nephew, EY. And for all the artists out there that are working with other artists that might have a name, have a past, success, whatnot, blah, 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 don't let them enamor you. And this is the statement that my nephew gave me at hit home. If they aren't currently buzzing, they're no different than you are. And that really sent home to me. So basically meaning, if an artist ain't getting spun on FM right now, then he ain't no different than you. Just because he got past hits, it's all about what's going on. What have you done for me lately? At the end of it.
Okay. All right.
For the reason why that hit home is because it gave me the confidence to know that I can go ahead and be on stage or be in the studio with any rapper at any time, and basically just don't get intimidated by someone's resume.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I got you. So, Mr. Smooth, everything about you is on social media and digital streaming platforms. That's Mr. Smooth. You're listening to this episode on Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player. My podcast is DJ Blue Radio, The J Blue Show, and this episode will be on demand on YouTube at under Immortal Master Floppy channel. We got Mr. Smooth here today. It's a pleasure and a blessing to have you here, sir. Thank you for being a special guest on this episode today on July 27th, Monday. And so where are you at right now, Mr. Smooth?
Right now, I'm chilling in the back of my Airbnb, smoking a bowl out of my bong.
Nice. So it's nice out there in Nevada, huh? Nice out in Vegas, huh?
Man, I'm telling you, man, it be a little hot, but the heat ain't what everyone thinks it is. And as soon as that sun goes down, the city wakes up, bro.
That's right. Yeah. Man, you can't wait to come out there and come and chit-chat with you, man, and touch down with you, man.
Yeah, come on out, man. Come on out.
Yeah, so professionally, what's your goal?
Well, professionally, as far as, actually professionally, I got a couple goals. I'm looking into investing into a marijuana cannabis operation.
Okay.
And I'm also have a goal of eventually going to work for the Raiders at some point, in some capacity.
Nice. That's what's up.
And of course, still do my music.
Oh yeah. So are you gonna still release a new project on every 420?
Well, I don't know. That was the original plan, but me and T don't know how long we're gonna be able to get this thing working as far as in different cities. We were originally thinking of dropping an EP every 420, but now it might just be a single every 420, just because of distance between us. But like I said, we got 3 singles and 2 4-track EPs coming out by New Year's this year. So we're kind of rapid firing some music on y'all coming up in the next couple months. We're going to start dropping it every couple weeks on y'all.
Wow, that sounds like Christmas, man. I can't wait. I gotta listen to it. I gotta hear it. Everybody, y'all gotta check out that Mr. Smooth and Young T, that We Finna Get Litty duo. They're dropping some new upcoming music, some new projects. Don't miss out. I remember you did a performance with X-Rated. You opened up for X-Rated and San Jose, California. Yeah, that was one of my memorable experiences of your success, watching you perform and opening up for X-Rated. I've also seen you open up a show at San Jose City College, and I was the one that opened it up for you. Yeah. Well, but you did great. Everybody was really happy and cheering that they got to see some real West Coast funk, G-funk type of hip hop, and Young T, he was incredible. You guys were, y'all both was wonderful. So, I have a few more questions, and then we'll wrap this up. How much time you got today, man? Are you in the,
I got all day, brother. That's my job is to sit here and promote my music right now.
Sounds good. Okay. All right, then. Well, then I'll go ahead and I'll ask you a few to several more questions before we wrap this up. But don't forget, everybody, to check out Mr. Smooth and Young T. That's We Finna Get Litty duo, or We Finna Get Litty. They're based out of San Jose, California, West Coast of United States. And don't forget, follow Mr. Smooth on official Mr. Smooth Facebook. That's an official page. Check out anything social media, Instagram, Facebook, Young T, I don't think Young T has the Instagram. He don't do the Instagram thing.
No, he don't. So basically, our links right now, I got 3 links you can follow me at. I got Mr. Smooth Official on Facebook. You can follow me personally there.
Yeah.
You can also follow us at We Finna Get Litty on Facebook. And then if you're into reggae, like I said, I'm starting up a cover reggae band here this winter. We do have a Facebook page for that right now. It's called Chill Vibes Reggae. You can follow us on that.
Yeah, there it is. He just gave it all to you right there. Mr. Smooth, we really want to have you on another upcoming episode. We really thank you for being a special guest today. We want to thank you, and we love you, man. And keep that fire in your soul, man. I like that.
That's all the way you can be, man. Life's too short to be negative, bro.
Yeah, I heard that. So, Mr. Smooth, what would you do if you were not making music?
If I was not making music, I don't know, man. I would probably be a little more involved in sports activities.
Okay.
Maybe doing some sports leagues or something if I had more time. But that's my other passion.
What's your favorite? What do you like? What kind of sports you like?
Well, to participate in, I like to basketball. One, big volleyball guy. I like volleyball. It's good exercise. I like to go hiking, mountain biking, that kind of stuff. As far as watching, there's really only one thing to watch and one team. That's the Raiders, NFL football. So.
Okay, Raiders for sure. All right. You got any kids right now, or I
just got one little fur baby, which is a little mutt I got named Sly. I was blessed to have children, but that's my kid that we got.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Mr. Smooth, what's your favorite or one of your most inspirational places that you would like to go?
Oh, that's easy. My most spiritual, whenever I needed to unwind, shit, think whatever in the Bay Area, I would go to Summit Rock, which is basically halfway between San Jose and Santa Cruz.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Basically, Summit Rock, you climb up on this rock on the top of the cliff there, and on a clear day, you can go ahead and see across the whole bay. You can see the Gold Gate Bridge and everything. So, pretty cool spot.
Yeah. So I peeped out some of your graphics and images, and I want to ask you, what's your favorite artwork?
Favorite artwork? Well, I do like our original We Finna Get Litty logo. That's one of my favorites, with me and amongst the trees of the weed plant. But I really dig, I don't know if you saw it yet, if you've been on my page today, my little brother Chris Wallace, like a cartoon character of me and T today, and that came out really, really dope. I kind of dig that as well.
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, yes, I did. I saw you was in the back, with your I think you had on like a Jamaican shirt with the sunglasses, and it shows Young T in the front with this motorcycle vest. With that, with that look, and I said, "Oh, look at you was holding a joint or blunt or something." Yeah, yeah, man. Wow! Shout out to Christopher Wallace, man. That's a great graphic image. That was nice.
Yeah. Same dude that's making a website that I was telling you about, and my little bro's gonna bless this by creating us a banner, an online banner for the website too.
For the West, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, gonna be some shit going down pretty soon. So.
That's dope. Everybody that's tuning in, this is episode 9, Mr. Smooth, and this.
You can find his website that's known as under Max Payne, MAXPAIN.
Okay, Max Payne, for sure. And this episode is on DJ Blue Radio, the J Blue Show, on Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player, and this episode will be on demand on YouTube under Immortal Master Floppy channel. And Mr. Smooth is still with us. Now, what you said, that leads to the next question. I remember you said that Christopher Wallace. He's gonna make a banner for you. So what is it like? To like, do you have to pay, or does it cost? To have people make graphic designs for you, or is it like what the people do it for the GP?
Let's get into that. That's a great fucking subject to get into.
Okay.
I am not one. Again, there's no doubt people got to get paid. They got to get paid for the time. Okay, I totally understand that, right?
Yeah.
But some people out there are just trying to get greedy, man, and trying to charge way too much money for shit. Okay, and me personally, I've only paid for one feature ever on any of the shit that we've ever done.
Okay.
And I did that, and just because I thought it would help us out, and I hope it does help it out. That's the whole goal for it to help us out. But to be honest, I will never do it again. I just believe that there's no reason. You gotta help it out, man. I mean, plain and simple. And like, all my homies that help me out, like Chris and shit like that, or my homie Garland that does, done all our videos for us. These guys get paid on my clients all the time, right? But they my fam, they own me. So there's no, what the hell are you charging me for? Now, don't get me wrong, I break off all my peeps, okay? But I break them off because I want to break them off, not because they ask for it, because I think it's the right thing to do. And that's just how my crew rolls. I don't know, I'm from the West Coast, I'm from West San Jose. I have a deep crew of always 40 plus, and we just pull together and use our resources. I understand that we're the abnormal to the norm, but that's just how we roll, dude. And we just help each other out. It ain't about making money off each other,
Yeah, I feel you. Wow. Okay. Everybody, check out that "Puffin' by the Pound" by Mr. Smooth and Young T. That was the single hit, "Puffin' by the Pound." It was on a record on KJCC Radio. It's been on San Jose State,
Berkeley, KMEL.
Berkeley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out. "Puffin' by the Pound" by Mr. Smooth and Young T. We finna get Liddy Duo. "Puffin' by the Pound." "Puffin' by the Pound." Yeah, man. I'm digging those logos and those banners, those graphic designs, man. That's yeah, and I totally agree with you. I feel you. So are there any, if you have any, are there any dislikes you have? Well, I guess you already mentioned your dislikes about the artwork. So I guess we can get around that to the next question.
I mean, there's no dislikes. Like I said, me posting something, I never post anything that doesn't get my approval first. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Have I ever asked you this? What's some of your, or one of your scariest experiences throughout your music career?
Scariest?
Yeah. If you have any.
I really don't think I've had a scary. I mean, music is fun. Music's not scary. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I got no scary. That's scary, man.
Okay. That's fair enough. I respect that.
Again, maybe it's because of the people I deal with, but like I said, have I been in some what you like call some sketchy venues or sketchy situations or whatnot?
Yeah.
Of course. But again, the people that I roll with always have our back and make sure that nothing goes down. So I've never had, I've had all. To be honest with you, bro, I've thrown in my life at least 30 shows myself. I've participated or helped fucking another 20 or 30 shows myself, at least. And in every show that I've ever been to that I put on, or one of my homies have put on, I've only seen a fight break out once.
Okay. That's what's up, man. So it's
we don't play that shit, man. It's all about love. It's all about having a good time. We ain't got time for shit.
Yeah, we're just trying to. Yeah, we trying to engage and support, and just. What's your strongest memory? What's your strongest memory from your childhood?
Strongest memory from my childhood. Shit. Okay. Strongest memory, like most memorable memory or most memorable accomplishment or what?
Say that again.
Say that. So you trying to get at like, my most memorable accomplishment or?
I mean, so I ask all artists this, and it's just like one of your strongest memories from your childhood. If you have any. Just something you want to share with your fans. The fans want to know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, yeah. Well, strongest memories. I mean, one of my favorite memories, I guess, is as far as relate to music and whatnot. That yes, a couple. When I took first chair in the brass section playing a fucking baritone in 5th grade, that was a hell of an accomplishment.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with what a baritone is, but it's basically a little fucking tuba. The thing was the same size as me, basically, back in the day. And I had to compete against, saxes and trumpets, all that shit. And, took first chair. Another big accomplishment that we had growing up, or I got growing up in music, was as my choir class went and competed from San Jose. From there, I went down to Los Angeles to beat the state competition. That was kind of cool. I think we got finished 3rd, but it was still a cool experience.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's pretty much as far as music-related stuff,
Okay, for sure. Thanks, Mr. Smooth. Let's give Mr. Smooth a round of applause. Yo, we back again. DJ Blue Radio, the J Blue Show, and this is streaming from Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player. And also, this episode will be available on demand on YouTube under Immortal Master Floppy, Episode 9, Mr. Smooth. Mr. Smooth is with us today. So how's it going? How's everything going right now, man?
Everything's good, man. Everything's great, man. Music's going good. It's good. House is good.
For sure. So what we want to know is, how do you and Young T work now that you're in Las Vegas, Nevada, as Young T is here in the Bay Area, Northern California? How do you guys come together to release these EPs and singles and, engage and support and collaborate?
Like I said before, man, we just doing the same thing, just doing it basically all online now.
Online, okay.
Yeah, we online. He records at our old studio, Neon Blood Studios in San Jose, and like I said, I'm recording with Jay Trips now, and at his studio, and we just basically, compare notes, go, write our verses, send it to each other, say, hey, how you feeling it? You're not feeling it? And we do our thing.
What kind of artists and who would you like to collab with?
Who would I like to collab with? Actually, man, I'm pretty much collabing with everybody for the most part that I want to right now.
Okay.
I'm just really, not that I do it now that, I'm open to collabing with other people that I know by means, but again, I'm not out trying to make money to do any features, and we ain't trying to pay anybody for features. We're at the point that you want to work with us, cool. You want us on your track, cool. Let's do it. Let's help each other out.
Yeah.
I get paid for one feature, and that's all the features we've ever done, all the music I've ever done. And that's blues to hip-hop. I've only paid for one feature in my whole life. And I'm happy that I did it. I don't even want to tell y'all which artist it was. You guys can just, fans, you can try to figure out which one it is. Just, we got heavy hitters on Crosstown Beats and Masters. We got Warren, we got Jay Trips. A bunch of known artists. So really, you guys won't be able to figure out who it is. And it was worth the money. Like I said, the particular artist that did the feature killed it. I'm just not really a believer in paying for doing music.
Okay.
Paying to market your music, that's one thing. But paying to have somebody be on your record or them paying you to be on a record. Like I said, man, it's too much competition out there, man. We need to be trying to help each other out more, not trying to be getting over on each other. Or not even getting over, because, I mean, hey, some people do it like that, man. Some people get paid for what they do, and, hey, if you get paid and that's how you roll, cool. But me, personally, my philosophy always has been, and again, after this one time I did pay, moving forward again, I just want to work with people that want to work with us, period.
Okay, so I got a sensitive question here. The fans want to know, are you making any money, or are you making any small change, or, you know, are you making a budget with the music?
To be honest with you, right now, not really. I mean, again, it goes back to the competition and not, you know, the struggle to get on mainstream where you can get the views in the things. And we're doing this on our own, man. We've been doing this from scratch, on our own pockets, coming out our own pockets from day one. And until you have a machine behind you to push you, it's really hard to make a budget. You know? But that being said, we've made a little chunk change, nothing to be like, you know, super excited about. You know, we've been paid gigs, we've had, you know, we've made sold a few EPs here and there. But we're just an underground local artist, you know, struggling like every other local artist. And,
Okay.
And we're doing it for the love. Man, here's the deal, man. If you're in music for the money, then you shouldn't be in music, man. That's my point.
Yeah.
It should be for the love of it first.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree. Well, good luck with that, man. I know that you're on your way. You're dropping some really good stuff. These upcoming projects you got coming out, that's going to be a banger. That's going to be something that people don't need to sleep on. Don't sleep on it, because I know it's pretty. I know one of the things that makes artists frustrated or angry in the music industry is that the fans, they don't support them until when they start to go mainstream, or when they actually start to blow. And it's like when they need them the most, when they're at the bottom, they're not there. And then like suddenly, when they when they see that they're about to be crowned, everybody wants to jump on and support, and show their their respects. So
well, I mean, I agree with you on that, but I mean, as far as our, hardcore, our peeps, at least, our peeps are who got us on KMEL. So,
yeah,
as far as I'm concerned, our peeps are strong as far as our own peeps. As far as like getting new fans, yeah, you're right about that. The new fans are very reluctant to hop on until you got something that they think is buzzing.
Yeah, that's why I was breaking that down, because that's a very important outcome for to make money is to actually have sponsors and people that'll help you market and promote, comment, share, and like your stuff, and stream your stuff, and streams. There's a lot of money in streams, and but there's also I guess there's more money in tours and shows.
Bro, to be honest with you, you can make money in streams, but you got to be streaming big time to be making money, man. I mean, you don't get paid that much per stream, man. I'm talking like tens of cents.
Yeah, it's better to. Yeah, it's time. Yeah, it's better to sell records and get streams and do tours, huh?
Honestly, right now, it's back to music is gone. Because of music being so easy to get free nowadays, or pirated nowadays, it has gone back to where music originally started, and that is, if you want to make money, you have to go on tour. That's how you make your money.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of these top, lucky, blessed, top 40 fucking, artists. But for the most part, you're making your money doing shows.
Yes, sir. Well, everybody, these handful of questions I'm asking Mr. Smooth, you can answer these handful of questions and email them to arts@newsandmediarepublic.org for a possible feature on the site. That's arts@newsandmediarepublic.org for a possible feature on the site. Make sure you include a photo of your creative space and some examples of your work or links on how to get them. That's arts@newsandmediarepublic.org. arts@newsandmediarepublic.org for a possible feature on the site. Mr. Smooth, you answered some really you gave I asked you a lot of questions and you're giving up some really great answers. Thank you very much.
No worries.
We got a few more questions and then we'll wrap this up. I don't want to hold you too long. And we don't want to give the world everything. We want to make sure that we keep everybody in suspense. So we thank you for your time today, Mr. Smooth.
Sure.
So I remember you were talking about, some of the projects, the graphic designs, the touring. How about, have you ever looked into ABSCAP or BMI or CSCAP or anything?
Now that I haven't really got into. I tried to look into that at one point, and from my understanding, I could be wrong on this, so don't quote me on it, but from my understanding, you basically got to have to be signed to a label to be able to get set up for that.
Okay. Well, I might be able to help you with that, man. I got BMI. I gave away some free game, so I'm just do this. Actually, I'm gonna tell you who put me up on game. It was DJ Loot, my American producer DJ Loot. He told me that BMI is free. I think he said that it was free, but not only I think he said that, but I actually got my BMI number. And I didn't have to pay anything. And all artists must have this thing called PRO. That's professional. PRO for Performing Rights Organization. And you must have a CSCAP or ABSCAP or BMI to get to collect. I think it's to collect royalties and more. Like basically, if somebody performs the song and you're not there, you get paid just because they performed. Like, it's a lot with that. And you don't got to be, I have a label, but I'm an independent artist and I just basically signed up free. You just go to BMI.com, I think. It was free.
Okay.
So, I'll refer you to,
one time I think you got to a point on the application that said, what's your label name or whatever, and we're unsigned. I kind of stopped at that point.
Yeah, you just look into it, because I'm not certain. Except the only thing I'm certain about is that DJ Loot, he said something about BMI, and I know I looked into it and I got my BMI number. Static Electricity, me and him, we exchanged BMI numbers. I told him about it, and I guess he got his. So yeah, just look into it, and on your free time, okay. So thanks, Mr. Smooth. We got a few more questions, and tell us a little bit about. We want to know. What do you feel about Trump getting out of office? Do you think he needs to stay in office, or you think he needs to get out of office?
Okay. I plead the fifth on that. I don't do political.
Okay.
Too many people get offended. Too many people take the wrong thing out the wrong context. So
okay.
Two things I don't talk about is politics and religion, bro.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll answer any other subject, but those two.
Okay. So how's things been for you since the pandemic? In the shutdown.
Well, man, it's been kind of crappy. You can't go out nowhere. You can't really do much. I mean, I think we're all kind of stuck in the same position.
Yeah.
It's things are changing, and who knows how long some of these things are gonna last. I mean, masks, that type of thing. I mean, who knows? We might be wearing these damn mask things for the next 5 years. So who knows? Hopefully not, but it could happen.
Okay. And do you think that artistic life is lonely? And if the artistic life is lonely, how do you counteract it?
I say a solo artistic life is lonely.
Okay.
I wouldn't say if you're in a group it's lonely because you have someone you're chilling with on a multiple basis. And the artist life's only lonely if they choose to be so. I mean, they have fans they can interact with. They have other artists they can interact with. I mean, again, it goes back to that competition. Instead of reaching out to somebody that you dig or whatever and say, hey, man, I do stuff, let's do something together, work together. Artists tend to be recluses. They want to just do their own thing. So I think it's only lonely if you choose to have a lonely life, bro, to be honest.
Yeah, I got you. So right now, you say you're doing music, and you got some, everything is under Mr. Smooth the Young T. We finna get litty, and everything is on digital streaming platforms, social media. I know Young T don't have an Instagram, but make sure y'all check out Young Titus or Young T on Facebook. And also everything Mr. Smooth said, the website, the page. Check out the single "Puffin' by the Pound." That's a doper. That's a banger right there.
It's a banger, but hey, don't slip on "We Get High," our first single from our second EP here.
Yeah, "We Get High." Yeah, check that out. Check it out. Anything. Yeah, that's all. I like you guys, man. Your band is always. It's always got that West Coast vibe, that 420 related type of vibe. That G Funk in there. Y'all got the J Trips on there from the Dog Pound next new generation, or is it?
Yeah, next generation. Yeah, next generation. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that, man. You guys are working with. I see you guys are. Got. So what is I know that you had a studio. You said that you worked. The name of the studio was it something Brothers?
The one in San Jose goes by Neon Blood.
Okay, I remember. Yeah, okay, that's what's up.
Neon Blood. Yeah, that's the home studio in San Jose.
So you got some music videos. Do you have any music videos that people can see?
We do. We got a couple videos up on YouTube. One for our track "Puffin' by the Pound," and another one from the self-titled track of the first EP. We Finna Get Litty. That's up there as well.
Nice. That's what's up. And just remember, everybody. This episode is episode 9, Mr. Smooth. It's going to be available on demand on YouTube channel Immortal Master Floppy. And this episode is streaming from Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player on my podcast, DJ Blue Radio, The J Blue Show. It's been a pleasure having you as a special guest today, sir. Thank you, Mr. Smooth. I think that's it for man. That's it. We don't want to give everything.
Yeah, don't give everything, man. Don't give everything. Next time we'll speak this up, or maybe Young T can get on here or something. Give his side of the story.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Shout out to Young T and We Finna Get Litty and Mr. Smooth. Thank you for your time. All right, man. So everything's gonna be available. I'm gonna send the links to you. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Look forward to it.
Okay, brother. All right, man. Take care, bro. Peace.
Blessed day, man. Blessed day.
All right, everybody. All right, we out, man. You guys have a good week. All right, all lives matter.
One love.
One love. Smoke some weed. Peace.